My name is Japhet Nyland, and I'm a freshman, and I play baritone.
Alright, so what's a game day like for you?
Well, typically for your normal night game, I'll wake up at about, say, 8 o'clock, and we'll have rehearsal from about 9 o'clock until 12 o'clock, which basically consists of us running through the show and the pregame. And then we'll be released for about 2 hours, and then we'll go do Tiger Walk and the Spirit March and the Four Corners Pep Rally and everything. And then we'll go into the stadium and get ready for pregame and march around.
Alright. What's it like being a freshman in the band?
Well, I was kind of surprised because the environment is very welcoming, and they have a great program at getting freshman band members acclimated to the college band environment. And they're a whole lot better than any high school band I've ever seen.
So you enjoy being in the band?
Very much so. I would say that joining band is probably one of my best decisions here at Auburn.
Alright, thanks for your time.
I'm Jordan Heron. I'm a transfer student from Enterprise Ozark Community College from Dothan, Alabama. This is my junior year of college. First semester I've been up here. We didn't have football at Enterprise, so football here is great. I love Auburn football and the SEC.
So Jordan, what's your typical game day like for you?
Well, I get up in the morning, I get ready. I'm usually ready by like 11 o'clock, noonish, depending on what time the game is. And we have a tailgating spot area near the amphitheater. And we usually tailgate there, we grill out, we eat, and they have a TV hooked up to satellite so they can watch games going on during the day. And then they can watch the Auburn football game if they don't have tickets. But usually go into the game about an hour to 30 minutes before, get our seats. My parents have season tickets on the upper deck, so I usually sit with them. And then we stay for the whole entire football game. My dad is a big fan of staying all the way through the game, supporting them all the way.
That's always the best. So after y'all tailgate and play games and go to the game, do y'all go to like Tumor's Corner or anything like that?
Actually, I've never been to Tumor's Corner yet. I haven't done that. My dad keeps telling me to do it, but usually with him after home games and he's ready to go, so.
Oh, well, you have to do that, most definitely. So what's been your favorite game so far this year?
Honestly, the West Virginia game. I know it rained, then it poured, and we stood out there for forever, but after we got down, we came back and we ended up winning. It was great. My favorite game by far.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game. My favorite part was when they did the "Have You Ever Seen the Rain"
Yes,
song. That was
agreed.
awesome. So Jordan, I just want to thank you a lot for coming and helping me out with my video, and I hope you enjoyed the game this weekend.
Thanks.
We are here with Laura Lawson, an Auburn University student. Laura, what is your game day experience like?
Well, I get all of my friends together and we tailgate from home. We actually don't go to the games. We couldn't get tickets this year. So it's really good though. I was upset at first, but it's turned out to be like one of my favorite things to do. And it really kind of beats going to the game sometimes. So normally Friday nights are late nights for me. I'm sure some of y'all have late Friday nights. So the good thing about tailgating at home is that you can pretty much roll out of bed whenever you want to. So you get to sleep in a little bit. And so I'll get up, call my friends, like make sure they're still coming, and then start cleaning my house a little bit, and then start making food. And the good thing about food for tailgating at home is that you can make like better dishes. Sometimes we'll have chili, and sometimes we'll have like hot dogs and hamburgers on the grill outside. And you can have a keg or your own cooler and bring lots of beer. You don't have to worry about tailgaters that you don't know stealing it. And you don't have to worry about the weather being bad. You're inside, so rain or shine. And if it's really windy, you don't have to worry about things getting blown over all over the place. And normally we just like designate somebody all the food, and people will bring, I'll normally do the big dish, and then people just put in money, and then they'll bring like smaller food to have, lots of beer. And then we can come over, and normally there'll be some good football games on beforehand that we can watch all day. And normally I'll have friends come out of town from the opposing team, so we get some good conversation going on, some rivalries. And we'll watch football all day. You don't have to leave and go sit in the stadium for 3 hours being really bored and listen to the same terrible music every Saturday. And fight for seats and have to stand up for like 3 hours. So it's really actually turned out a lot better than I thought.
Well, good. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
I'm Taylor Massey. Some people know me as the dancing guy. This is my tailgating experience. Tailgating for me usually started on Friday. We had to mark our spot about 6 or 7 in the morning. From there we'd have to go back and forth between classes. Later that day, after classes were done, we would bring our tailgating equipment, which included a lifeguard stand that we had built for game day and a big grill we'd made out of an old trailer and a 55-gallon drum. We would tailgate all day until Tiger Walk, 2 hours before game. We'd see all the team through Tiger Walk, then we'd run to the stadium. At that point, I would start dancing. It was always my belief that if the team was going to give their all on the field, I had to give my all in the stands, and so I danced because that's what I love to do. My best performance was South Carolina, big night game a few years ago. It was really great. The band came over and faced the students and played Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. It was great. After the game, I was usually pretty worn out. Sunday morning, my legs would always be really sore, but that was my game day experience for Eagle.